All right, wasn't making content for quite a few weeks now and everything seems so rusted, but then I'm back again. Wasn't like I didn't want to make content, but sometimes life gets so busy, especially for those entrepreneurs subscribed to this channel. You can pretty much relate that sometimes life gets so busy, and it kind of hits me in the last 2-3 weeks, and for one reason or the other I just got extremely busy. It got so bad that I even had to temporarily put my eBay shop on holiday mode just to enable me sort out some of these things that just were cropping up right, left, and center. And when I finally sort through this, I felt like I should make this video just to encourage somebody out there, because some of you do think that being self-employed, having a business is a bed of roses, but I'm sorry to disappoint you, because if you decide to have a business, you are kind of signing up to a lot of ups and downs. You know, this is just what it is. I've tried to look at it every other way, but it just isn't working. The character of a business is that, look, it's full of up and you must be ready to deal with all the challenges that are going to come. Things are just going to crop up from nowhere, things that you didn't anticipate even right from the beginning. And sometimes they're just going to hit you, and as you're recovering from that, something else is going to come and give you a headbutt. And as soon as you're recovering from that, something's going to come and try to push you down. But then the idea is that you got to stay strong. Stay strong, because at the end of the day, you are going to overcome every of the challenges that come up. Because if you are determined to succeed, you will definitely find success. If you wake up in the morning and tell yourself every day, doesn't matter what kind of challenges are going to come, I am up to it, I'm ready to deal with it, and I'm definitely going to overcome this. I felt like this is an encouragement that somebody out there needs. Doesn't matter what kind of business you have. You might have an eBay shop, you might have a YouTube channel, and you are feeling like giving up at this point. My friend, do not give up. It is what it is. You will not be the first person that is having it so difficult. Any person that you see today on YouTube that you admire that feels like have succeeded, believe me, they also went through the same thing. It took me years to realize this. Sometimes when I was starting up, I kept seeing people on here on YouTube flexing how much they made on eBay, how much they made on whatnot, how much they made on Facebook. And I was telling myself, when am I going to be like one of these people? Of course, it took me a lot of hard work. And at the end of the day, I realized that, look, there is always a price to pay. And anybody that you see appearing to have succeeded, he or she must have paid a very heavy price. And sometimes this price, believe me, could be very, very heavy. If you have a very strong reason why you need to succeed and you keep paying the price, you are definitely going to get there. Yes, I've kind of sorted out a lot of things. Even though my shop is still on holiday mode, it was just a decision I had to take just to make sure that family don't suffer, to make sure that other commitments that I have put my hand actually see the light of day. Of course, as soon as possible, I'm going to be back to action. And for my calculation, I plan to reopen the shop on Wednesday next week. So Monday, I'm still kind of closed. Tuesday, I'm still kind of closed. And on Wednesday, we're going to be back to action, opening the shop, running a sale, and just making sure that items begin to move out of the warehouse. Because the way it is as a business, if you close your doors to customers, then you do not have any inflow coming in. And if you close your business for too long, the business is definitely going to suffer, because your expenses are still going to stay the same. You're still going to be paying the rent for your warehouse if you have a warehouse. You're still going to be paying the cost of the items that you use in working, be it a computer that you've taken on credit, be it a camera that you use in shooting the YouTube videos. You're still going to pay this at the end of the month. So the more you close your shop to business, the worse off you're going to be on the long run. So as much as you can, even though life hits you, even though sometimes things just get so busy, yes, closing your shop for about a day or two doesn't really harm you. But if you want to close your shop for an extended period of time, yes, kind of think again, because of course eBay also has this thing that if you are already up there, you are enjoying good traffic from eBay, of course you're going to be balling, you're going to be making a lot of sales. But then if you close your shop, then for a long period of time, eBay is just generally going to bring you down on the search rankings. It's going to take time for you again to build this authority and go back there up. So my shop is going to be open from Wednesday, and I'm going to be back selling stuff, showing you guys quality content, and giving you guys advice that's going to help you ultimately succeed selling on eBay or whatever platform you have chosen to sell on. And even though my shop was closed, I was still kind of following up on YouTube, a lot of reselling content. And the information I have right there right now is that, look, sales are beginning to trickle in. It's just a few days to Christmas. And yes, it's Q4. Like you all know, this is the time of the year that a lot of people kind of make the most sales. So I want to encourage you, if you are not prepared yet, and when I mean prepared, if you do not have the items that tend to sell in this time, do yourself a favor, try to look for how you can get these items, because this might just be one season of the year which can actually make a very big difference in your sales. Yes, typically in January, things tend to slow down a little bit. So if you are right now thinking of going out to source, the question you should be asking yourself is, are these items I intend to buy now, are they in high demand, especially in the Yuletide season? If the answer is no, please, I want to beg you in the name of God, please leave those items, because you're going to buy them and nobody's going to receive those items from you. And when you keep buying such items, they're just going to end up as a dead pile. And this is the reason why you see people just sometimes giving up on the platform, because they think that things don't sell anymore, not knowing that there's a rule to the game. At this time of the year, you have to be seen buying items that people want. If you want to buy items that people want for summer in December, I'm sorry, you have to think again, or you have to be ready to deal with a very long waiting time before you think of selling your item. And this is not what you want for your business. This is not what you want if you are just starting out, because if you are starting out, I think the motivation that you will need is you post an item on the platform, be it on eBay, be it on Amazon, or wherever place you sell on. The motivation that you do need is that you post an item and the item is sold, and then you can recoup your money and go back again to the market and buy things that people want. So if your strategy for December right now, it's going to take a look. It's the 7th of December 2024. If your strategy for the next few weeks is to buy items that people don't think again, buy items that will make you happy, buy items that will not disappoint. I typically sell electronics, and electronics being what it tends to sell all year round. And this is where I have kind of pitched my tent, because when I was starting out, I did put my hands on a lot of stuff, but at the end of the day, I just realized that, look, being a reseller just boils down to one thing. Look for the item that people want, buy it, bring it on a responsible platform like eBay. Yes, eBay is a very responsible platform. Bring it onto a responsible platform, and you will be able to sell it and make money to take care of yourself, take care of your family, and meet all your immediate needs. I hope this video helps you. I hope it encourages you. It's so unplanned, but I felt like this was a good way to actually come back to action. If it did help you, go ahead and get subscribed to the channel. Until I see you again next week, peace.